Hello and welcome to 30 Old, 30 Young, the podcast where we are in our 30s, but our knees are past 70. Are you ready?
Mine are past 80.
Past 80.
On the way out, mine are. Need a knee replacement.
You spend your life on the treadmill. That's the issue.
Honestly, back-to-back gym classes kill me these days.
Because you've always got to keep living in that rat race, haven't you? You've got to keep on the wheel.
Absolutely.
All right.
One life, live it. Let's go.
Okay, so we thought we had a shot at some people a few weeks ago for like relationship icks and things that are big no-nos about other people. So we thought it's only fair we give our own. And this was worryingly... What? It was hard for me. I couldn't think of many, so I thought, well, best off asking Brie.
Yeah.
And she whipped off like 8.
Yeah, but it's meant to be what annoys you about yourself.
No, I know, but when she said them, I was like, yeah, that is annoying, I do that. So, yeah, she told me a good few that made the list. So
do you agree with them?
Oh, God, yeah.
Right, you go then. What's your top number one? So, no, 3 we go for, don't we?
3, yeah. I would say it's my tunnel vision. When I get something new, like a hobby or something, I am all in on that hobby. Like I am dropping everything. I'm playing paddle 3 times a week. I'm going golfing 4 times a week. I'm doing that. That is the one thing I'm doing. I'm going climbing, whatever. However, the main ick about that, because there's nothing wrong with that. You know, I commit to the bit, sure.
Yeah.
But the tunnel's quite short.
Oh.
So I'm out of that hobby pretty quickly. Like if I can't get a friend to go with me, or because paddle's hard because you got to get 3 more people. And
but
that's near impossible.
Why do you reckon you like that though? Because there's something in you that makes you want to move on. It's like you should never tell people about what you want. So say if I'm like, I want to write a book, and you tell loads of people, you don't end up writing a book because you release something in your brain that says you've done it because you've told people you're releasing something, so you don't do it.
Yeah, because
that's why you should never tell anyone.
I heard you don't want to be around the people who say that they're going to do that thing. You want to be around the people who do that thing. But
no, I'm saying that it's in your brain. It releases like a chemical that when you achieve something, it releases a chemical, but it's the same as when you're telling someone you've done it. It releases the same chemical.
It tricks the brain.
Yeah, so you don't end up doing something. So you should never tell anyone because outside energy knocks it off and your own brain knocks it off.
That's why I've told no one we're doing a podcast. And
I think everyone knows now. Keep the secrets out.
So yeah, that is it's just it's a short tunnel. But I think I just flip from thing to thing because like I see a video. Let's face it, I'm susceptible to the Instagram and Facebook and TikTok marketing. So I see a new sport happening. I'm like, I always think that maybe if I'm first one in, I'm going to be the best at that, and that's also the problem. That's why I quit as well.
Oh, that's it. That's it.
Oh.
There you go, therapy.
So yeah, that's why I jump in. I go, well, if I'm starting paddle now, in 3 months I will be competing.
Yeah, but it takes longer than that. Yeah. It's like success takes years.
Yeah.
So when you're going through a bad bit and they're like, you've got to go through it. It doesn't happen overnight. It can happen over 10 years. So I was talking to a friend the other day and he's like, I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, mate, you've only been doing it 3 years. It takes longer than that to get success.
It's just 10,000 hours, isn't it? That's the thing.
Well, it's just till you get there, and it could take years.
That's like a thing.
Is it?
Yeah. They say you've got to put in your 10,000 hours into a thing to be like...
How many days is that? 24 hours in a day? Come on, mathematic.
4
so that's ChatGPT. 4 years.
Oh, no, that's not right.
Okay, we'll forget that.
I picked that number out of nowhere. I was like, it's either 4 or 40. Both could be wrong. So, I mean, your phone is right there.
I know, but...
You want to exercise the brain.
We'll have a look. I'll come back to you. It's like an interview, and they're like, when they ask you a question, you're like, that's a good question. I'm not sure, but I'll get back to you.
Let's circle back. But yeah, you got to put in your 4 years or 40 years to be good at something.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just not doing that. I'm putting in my 4
hours.
Weeks. 4 months. 4 months.
4 months. We're doing good on the podcast.
It's like a cycle. Well, that is what I was going to bring up. We have committed to the bit on this one because it's been, it's nearly coming up to a year?
Wow.
Since we started...
Yeah, we didn't release till August.
The idea and everything like that, like the foundations of it, which is pretty mad actually. So we're committing to it. So there we go. That it might be out the window soon. Go on then. What's yours?
Okay. Good question. Let me revert to my phone because I've forgotten the things that really annoy me. Yeah, that's one of them at the minute.
Remembering lists.
Old age. Right.
Your reaction to yourself. I am like that.
Do you know what annoys me is you feel stressed when you don't respond to someone. And I was having this conversation with my friend the other day. You know, when you've got texts coming through and you've got loads and you think, oh my God, I've got to respond to everyone. Like when you're poorly, you're in bed, you're dying and people are texting you have this stress that you need to message back. It's constant, isn't it? And people expect it as well because they know you're going to have your phone near your bed, near your hand.
I do.
It's somewhere.
I do expect it from you.
But do you know what? And I was saying, well, me and my friend were having a conversation about this the other day. And I said, WhatsApp need to release something where you can say if you want time away from your phone for 2 hours, where you can switch off that stress of having to respond to people. It should have like an out of office on a WhatsApp. So when you send a message, it's like, oh, I'm having 2 hours off the grid. I'll come back to you. Maisie, thanks for agreeing with me.
You can do that.
On business.
Well, I don't know
WhatsApp.
business, but you can set
What, a normal WhatsApp?
yeah, you can just set that you can.
Yeah, but is that your status?
No, like you can say I've got a thing where once I've been on TikTok for 15 minutes, it'll pop up and say like that's your 15-minute limit done, and it'll close TikTok down.
No, I mean
No, but you can set hours where your WhatsApp's on. That's why I have to do not disturb one from 8:30.
No, I'm on about.
So then no one's disturbing me.
Yeah, but if say like if you message me and you were like, oh, I know she'll have a phone. And I in it, so you message me. I was an automatic text message will go back to you saying I'm spending 2 hours away from my phone right now. I'll get back to you.
No?
There isn't. I look, no.
Well, don't tell everyone. This could be $1 million idea. Yeah, I mean, we are the first adult generation that are constantly accessible. We are constantly. We can constantly be accessed. Christ, we can constantly. Someone can always get to us, whether or not we ignore it. And the problem is, it can then be people get affronted if you don't respond at night.
Yeah.
Like you and I work on different time schedules. Like you are a night owl.
Absolutely.
And I'm not actually an early
You're not
bird.
too bad though, are you?
I'm both at the minute, which is bad. Which is not great for me. So I'm replying to you at midnight, and then also replying to you at 5:30.
Yeah.
That's a problem. But it's you're constantly people always and then people will be like, well, why didn't you reply like when you woke up in the morning? Why don't you reply that? And then we always have that pressure to reply. Where it used to be, you just have to reply pre-email. You used to have to just reply when you're in the office and go and see the person. When there was email, you could only reply when you're at work. But now, because email is everywhere, text is everywhere, you're fucked.
You would ring someone, the house phone, it will go to an answer phone. Sorry, we're not in. Please, we'll call you back later. And you're like, they've gone out for the day. They'll call me back tonight. So you get a good 10 hours, peace and quiet.
The amount of films you see where someone will call and they're like, "Do you not know we're having dinner?" You're like, we're having dinner right now. It's family dinner. Why are you calling it this time? We're having dinner. It's
my grandparents actually do that to me.
That's
like, I'm having dinner. 6 o'clock, Charlotte. Why are you ringing now?
Well, it's like an etiquette thing, right? It's
for sure.
People need to have their time away from devices. However, they're just strapped to us right now.
Absolutely. I think WhatsApp create a bloody whatever it's called,
especially for the
an
business.
out of office. Yeah, you have got one for business WhatsApp, but not on the normal one.
Oh. That's weird.
I know. So yeah, that's
just see if you can set a limiter on your phone because there's that app Opal you can use.
Yeah, but it's not that though. It's for the people who you're trying to message you, so they're aware that you're not by your phone. So
you want the automated message. You don't want
that's
it just
all
to be,
it is.
You don't want it to be like you're just ignoring them.
Exactly.
I've seen your message. I'll get back to you at my earliest convenience.
Yeah, and because it's sending an instant response, that stress in your head's not there because they're aware that you're not going to respond straight away.
Or WhatsApp have something on the sender's end. Actually, no, it does. Well, I was replying on Instagram to one of our active followers who goes, "It's quite late. Are you sure? Does this need to be sent?"
Yeah.
That's really good because WhatsApp should have that. Because it's like, and I thought,
they need to sort it out WhatsApp.
Yeah, have a look at yourself, guys.
So, what's your second?
Second one then is my fun facts.
Your what?
My fun facts that aren't very fun.
Oh yeah, I get them out every day.
All
the time.
Yeah, I have a lot of facts jump, but I have one I think that was the key that made Bree think of this. So obviously with Bree's family being from out the country and her friends and all that lot, so when they come and visit,
do they not get your joke?
No, that's fine. They come to Derby, but like we'll go into town, and I'll park at Bold Lane car park,
right,
and I'll be quick to tell them that did you know that this is the 4th most secure building in the world.
Oh, God.
And they're like, what are you talking about? Yeah, I park there because it's that end of town. It's a nice end of town. So I park there and they're like, no, it's not.
It's in Europe, isn't it?
No, it's the world.
Oh.
But then they Google it, and that right there, it's got like Fort Knox, the Vatican City, Bold Lane Car Park, Derby.
I swear they've paid for that,
It's secure as anything. You can't get out of there. But then you get to the little barrier going, you're like, how secure is this?
This is what I mean. They paid for that.
It's secure because it locks you in. If you try and nick a car and it's locked in,
yeah,
it lifts a barrier it lifts a bond thing up on the car. You can't get that car out of there. Secure as anything. Plus, they give you an umbrella.
So it's a fact then, is it?
It's a fact, yeah.
Okay,
So
I like the fact though.
Yeah, I know, but I think the problem is we've been together so long.
So they're running out now.
I'm running out of facts, and she'll kind of, we're having a conversation about something, and she'll know what's coming. And she'll be like,
Poor
and so much so that sometimes I'll go, do you know that? She'll be like, yeah, I do, yeah. And I'm like, you're such a dick. So she shoots me down, and I'm like, okay, I'll keep the fun facts to myself. I'll save it for a new audience who sometimes politely like them.
Should we
do you want my top 100 best facts?
Yeah, okay, right, next one. I'll say my one. So, This is a really weird one, but when you don't clean your dishwasher, like, right, let me start again.
Ick number 2, I'm a dirty bitch.
No, I'm not. When the dishwasher's clean, right? But you don't clean it, put it all away straight away in the cupboards, like your plates and stuff.
Yeah.
And if you've cooked eggs, sometimes it leaves a really weird smell in your dishwasher. Right. I hate it. Wait, it smells like a fish tank.
Wait, so
hate it.
You've
put the dishwasher on, yeah.
And then just not...
Say if I've done it overnight and I've cooked eggs in there.
Yeah.
It leaves a weird smell. I hate that smell. It's just like...
change the cycle.
No, I don't. It's just that water smell. I hate it.
It's a very weird... That's not a self-ick at all. Your ick is that you forget to...
Clean it, put them out straight away.
I don't think that one counts. Your ick's with the appliance, not you. It's not your fault.
No, but it's not. Because if you take it out straight away, I don't feel like it gets that smell.
So you're saying your ick is that you're not being proactive enough with your dishwasher?
There you go. That's my ick, guys.
Sure. Okay. I feel like I haven't got any. I've really got to scrape the barrel for these ones.
Oh no, I got plenty. What's your next one then?
Oh well, I kind of knocked out 2 with my first one. So...
What's your worst ick about yourself?
I'll tell you what, this one's a bit disgusting.
Oh god. Oh dear.
But because I'm an absolute athlete of a man, my protein intake is...
Oh, you're not going to say something gross, are you? About... No.
No, I'll tell you what, I'll skip this one.
No, go on. No, you said it now.
I'll keep it in. Okay, I'll keep it in. Fine, I'll keep it in. Who cares?
Do it. Go.
I let off some absolute stinkers. However, have you ever had one here?
No, thank God.
Because you'd know. You'd know.
Oh, don't ever do it, Jake. Because, no.
As a sideline to that, my ick with myself right now is I'm becoming more, I'd say, dad-like in my unawareness of social cues. So I'm just oversharing massively with people I shouldn't be oversharing with.
Oh, I do that all the time.
But this is linked to farting. So...
What? So you tell them what you've had to eat?
No, so we were at a pub and the guy was like, "Oh, do you want our?" I said, "What pizza have you got?" And he was like, "Oh, we got pepperoni, blah blah." But then we've got this hot honey.
Yeah.
And I said to him, "Oh, I could go for the hot honey because I'm fine with it going in. Problem is, it's at the other end."
Oh no!
And everyone around the table was like, "Why are you saying that to the waiter?" I was like, "I don't know why I just said that to the waiter."
Gross.
And it's true. I do have this thing where I can eat spicy food. Doesn't do much on front end. It's
I mean, I don't have that problem because I'm perfect.
Okay, sure. Wow, yeah, might smell like roses, I'm sure.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. So I stink. That's my other ick.
Well, thank God that you don't do it here.
I am polite with it. I'm polite with my stinky.
So you tell people it was you?
No, I'll go outside. I'll go outside. I mean, Bree's now not on that VIP list of people I go outside for. I'm like, we're always together. Like, I can't keep these away from you. You're gonna smell them.
Gosh.
It is what it is. Yeah.
Well, I was in the airport the other day and a man dropped one right behind me and it flipping stank.
Yeah.
And I was just like, that's disgusting. That is actually disgusting.
It's gas, isn't it?
It's gross. It's going on my nostrils, in my mouth.
There's poo particles in your mouth.
Gross.
You had that guy's poo in your mouth.
Oh, right. I'll just tell you mine. Let's get off this conversation. Makes me feel sick.
Sure.
But
does that really get you? Like, that doesn't affect me at all.
I remember once I was on a car journey with my mum and my brother, and they did something. They might have burped or something, and I just couldn't cope. I had to cover my Coca-Cola thing that I had, so it didn't get into my Coke. This is the problem, is with me. Just wavering around.
Okay.
But my worst one is going to bed. I drive myself up the wall.
Are you an insomniac type, or are you just like
I think I am, you know.
You don't realise time's passing.
Well, I'm like a child who needs to be told when to go to bed, and there's nobody. Actually, Maisie does do it sometimes. She does actually. She'll
She's
come
like,
to
calm
me.
the fuck on.
No, but she'll come to me and she'll look dead stern, and she's like this, like what's that called?
A dog.
Okay, she's like a
Look,
dog.
you're doing an impression of a dog. You're like this.
Yeah, but she stands so stiff. That's it,
wanna-
and like up to attention, and eyes are looking at me. I'm like, okay, she's being demanding right now. But yeah, it's going to bed. Like last night, I didn't get to sleep till I think I fell asleep like 2 o'clock in the morning.
What time do you get up?
Like 8 a.m. That's if I'm working from home. You know, I'm going out for a meeting. Sometimes it can be earlier.
But then, do you like if you know you're going for a meeting, you go to bed, right?
No, sometimes I struggle.
There's a baby still.
I am literally. So when kids are like, I'm not tired, I'm like, I get it. Don't you worry, kid. I get it.
You
When I don't want to go to
actually
sleep.
do sleep like a baby. You don't. You refuse to until 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, the only thing I have noticed that helps is leaving my light on, like my lamp on. It helps me go to sleep.
You are a literal baby. You got a nightlight. I was about to suggest, jokingly, that we just got Bryn a sleep training. So it's red if she needs to stay in bed, and then when it goes green, she can come in and we can,
Maybe I might get one.
You'd need one, I think.
I will get one.
When it's 2 o'clock and flashing red, it's like, just fucking go to bed.
I know, honestly, I try everything. Even sometimes going to my spare room and then I'll fall asleep because it's just a different bed, different environment, and it's just a nightmare. So I get it when kids can't sleep. A cat? No, I'm not like a cat.
It sounds like you're like a cat. You just like find a different position to fall asleep in.
Honestly, it drives me insane because I'm going to it's going to age me.
Yeah, it will do. But then again, they say sleeping ages you anyway because you're sleeping on your side, just squishing your face, making it all wrinkly. Unless you're using that beef, you know?
But that's it. That's the top for me. What have you got? You've told me your top, yeah?
I've told you my top three. I just feel you got to think of another second one.
Why?
Give the fans what they want. One of your Icks was a dishwasher. That doesn't count. That doesn't count.
Oh.
I put it all out on the line. I've got ADHD and I stink.
Okay, you're gonna make me say it, aren't you?
Go on.
Being late.
No.
It's fucking out. It is out. What
you
can we
guys
say?
knew the stress that I go through.
The stress I go through. Do you know how much it stresses me out?
That's what's mad, though. It stresses you out, and you're like, "What can I change?" Nah, nothing.
But it's weird because at work I'm different.
Well, yeah, that's it. You lock in for You lock in for things that you can't be late for. But then you kind of like a little bit flexi with your socials.
Yeah, but anyway, it just drives me up the wall. And I'm thinking, is it because I'm dyslexic?
You did tell me once, and it did make me want to not flip a table necessarily.
Yeah.
But when you told me you were time blind.
Yeah.
It's not a thing, is it?
Yeah.
Time blind.
Yeah.
Does that mean you can't tell the time?
So, right, I was on the ski lift and one of my friends says, right, Charlotte, we're going to do this at this time. And I was like, well, is that like 6:15? And she's like, yes, it is 6:15. But I had to like...
Well, what did she say, 6:15?
No, she said, she said something weird.
Was she going like military?
No, it might have been like, in quarter of an hour. And I had to kind of work out. It's just in my head. Like,
that's mad. There might be something going on there, yeah.
Yeah, it's dyslexic.
It could be. I mean, I'm not
honestly, I definitely...
I can't diagnose you.
I've been diagnosed with dyslexic.
Oh, well, okay,
so I think that's
it. Making me sound like a dick now.
No.
She got to tell the time, what a loser.
No, I think it is. Honestly, dyslexic. Yeah.
One of your exes, you're dyslexic.
Yeah,
dyslexic.
Me off. So that's me, guys.
It's in there. All right, well, I think it's fair game that we put ourselves out there and realise that you're a dyslexic, tardy night owl.
Tardy?
Tardy, that's not a rude word. That's all right. That word's fine.
Okay.
Tardy is when someone's late. There's a word there's a prefix to it, which makes it a bad word.
I say positive. That's it. That's my problem. I've just worked it out.
What?
I go to bed because I'm excited. Don't want to go to sleep, so I'd rather stay awake.
Okay, you're like a kid on Christmas, yeah.
Yeah. Being late, I feel like I've always got more time, and I'm a bit dyslexic as well, I'm a bit of both. It's because I'm positive. I'm a positive person.
You're a dyslexic little puppy. Just running around.
And what are you then? Go on.
I'm a stinky oversharer, I guess. That's me.
There we go.
Yeah, watch out. Look out, guys. See us in public. You know what you're running into. All right. Well, that is it, and we will see you next week. If you could, please like and subscribe. And give us 5 stars. And also, if you want to help us out, you can still subscribe. It's got like a little link of give us a help or something, give us a something to help the podcast going along, helps fund us, and it's really nice when people do it. And when that happens, give you a shout out on the podcast.
Drop a couple of mil in there, be great. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, I mean, or a few quid. So whichever one, either end of that is absolutely fine. And we will see you next week.
Ciao.
Ciao, ciao.
Thanks for listening. We know time is precious, and we thank you for yours. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next week.